Hi everyone, this is Cindy the Crocheter A, and I am here to show you what I have been doing for a while, crocheting wise. Okay, first off I will show you my whip. I have done the first ball, and I'm going on to my second. You can kind of see on here where it kind of changes. I was worried that it was going to be boom. I knew it's obvious where it's changed. To the average person, you may not notice, but of course, if you can tell about right here. But yeah, that is what I am currently doing in between projects. And so in between doing the other finished best blanket. Oh, and this is Barcelona yarn. All of it is pretty much going to be Barcelona that I have in my stash. Alrighty, so I have a friend who celebrated a February birthday, and we were chatting, and she's like, do you still make this amigurumi? And I said, for you? Yeah, I can. And so I did show you that I was going to use it in this coral color, but my heart wasn't into it because she mentioned pink, and I was feeding the cat one day and I came across some yarn screaming to me from my yarn area, or my yarn corner, some of Patsy's yarn she gave me, which is definitely much pink. However, it's like thin. So what I decided to do, and this is the Baby Love, and oh my goodness, is it ever super soft. I would say it's like the Caron Simply Soft with the shine to it. And oh, what else is it? Bubble pink is the color. So I matched bubble pink with the pink yarn that I was using for my other blanket, my squares, to combine together. And I liked it, the way it looked. It actually made the lighter pink look white, but it isn't. I used a channel called Knit and Crochet Ever After. I used the 4M hook, and it was titled Nicu Lil Octopus. And here's my little guy. I finished that. The curly loos took me longer, so it took me, a little bit to put it down and then pick it up again when the curliness started. And I stopped the other one also because this one has it attached. Like, it's attached. You do your legs, and then you do like the little sewing up so the legs don't come off, or you don't have to individually sew each one. And so it's tiny. I haven't given it to her yet, so if she's I don't know if she wanted a bigger size or expected a bigger size, but as you can tell, it's already pretty big as well. But yeah, this is my little finished amigurumi that I'll be sending out. And then I'm very excited for the showing off my next items because, oh dang, I don't know the name of the yarn that my next 3 items are. I lost a little piece of paper, So I gotta look through my desk and my couch area. Maybe it fell on the ground. So I never thought I'd want to crochet one of these. I wasn't personally going to go out and purchase the yarn. I don't even know if it's called yarn. I think it might be thread yarn. But yeah. All right. I've made one of these. Let me see. I have a feeling Autumn's going to make an appearance. So I made one of these. Now everybody who's like, oh yeah, so that's probably why she was talking about blocking and everything. Yeah, these are not blocked. However, this is my first one that I decided, let's go do it. I fell in love with it despite using a size 2 hook. And this person made you go into like the tiny little crochet spaces, which is hard to get your needles in when you need to get into the, like if you can see here, I had to struggle trying to get my needle or my hook into one of these chains after doing it. It looks a lot bigger and easier. So for the fact that the person made us go into the stitches, made it a little tougher and took forever to finish. But each row was like built up to this, and I liked it. The pattern I used was Dreaming of Spring Small Doily by Olga Poltava. And yeah, the only thing I didn't like is going into the stitches made this a lot longer. But I was very proud. My very first one. It got me so excited, I went searching for more. And in that result, I made more. My next one I loved because of the flowery look to it. And this one, it was done in a day. And this is my other one I did. This one's one of my favorites. And this one was found Crochet Flower Doily. The channel that I found this under was, and I used the same yarn. I ended up cutting it, and here's what I have with the green. And yes, it looks pink, but it's because it's turned greeny pink. So I just left it like that. And then I did the same with the pink and the white. But now I'm at the point where the pink is no longer pink, straight pink. It's pink and white. But yeah, I still have a ton. So this one, okay, I know I didn't tell you the channel name, but her channel name is Nauticaland. Nauticaland. I'm not too sure, but it's Nautikaland, and that's going to be all in the description anyways. Nauticaland Crochet and Knitting. And this was used But, okay, this hook I used $2.75. And the same yarn, which I'm going to figure out what it is. It's Centel or Cinentel. I don't know. I have to find it because there's a website that has much more different colors. But yeah, these are so tiny. And what I like about this channel is if you ever want to try and do it, she breaks it down into parts so that you don't get frustrated and it makes you want to continue. And I just love how when you're starting out and okay, it starts with a circle and then you do like this and then you just keep on doing. And then all of a sudden you're at the end and it's like, oh, look at the gorgeous design. Okay, yeah, I can't believe I'm drooling over doilies. But what I also like about her channel is, yes, it's the music video, but I find she shows step by step in her rows. She does. And she doesn't necessarily show you where to start, but she'll go like when you're at the end of the row, she'll show her hook 1, 2, 3 and kind of show you exactly where to put the hook. So I really liked it. And she does not do, like, she puts everything in chain spaces mostly. So like here you can tell the bottom one is from a chain space, but then she gets you to do, yeah, it's mostly chain spaces, which I liked. Made it a lot easier. So that was that. I discovered her channel just by punching doilies, and what I liked about her channel more is because of that reason of going through the spaces. Nothing against the other channel, but for a beginner, I liked this one. And she has some beautiful stuff. She has stuff that's maybe about this size, and then she makes it into like a tablecloth. Or there's a beautiful dress that she makes with this thread stuff. And she makes wonderful stuff that I know I can find something else that I will want to do on it. And yes, I did. So those were maybe, like, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 15 rows, and this was done. 15 or 16. Now, I just finished this one today. And I hope I'm showing it the right way. Yeah, I think this is the right way. And at the end, I'll show you a picture. So when I say goodbye, because I don't know how to, like, say, look here and I can post the picture. I can't. But here is what I did. See, you can't really tell, and it doesn't really give it justice. What it is 1, 2, a 6-point square, or 6-point star. This one was done in 7 parts. And I haven't, like I said, blocked because I haven't bought the stuff I need. But this was a 7-parter, and she breaks it down to sometimes one of her videos was only 2 rows. But it is big. I never really measured it, but that is what Cindy's doing nowadays. and I still have tons of thread, so I may continue. This one was 25 rows, and after I was done, I'm like, holy cow, that's it. I don't think I can handle doing more than 25 rows of one of these. I showed it to my mom and my sister through a picture while I was talking to them today, and the first words that came out of my mom's voice, or my mom, was, "Whoa, that's so beautiful. I want one bigger." And I'm thinking, oh, I'm like, well, I don't know. I love how you guys, gals, think right away. I'm going to put another one on the hook just for you. Of course, I probably will. But, yeah, that is my pride and joy. And out of nowhere, this is like probably the prettiest thing I own in my apartment. Besides my cat and me and my daughter. But, yeah. So I'm going to try and put a picture of my doilies. But that is what I've been working on for the past month of February. I think I started my first one. Can't remember now. Maybe it was just the tail end of January. I don't know, but I've had these for a while. This one took me quite a bit. I was struggling through the end, trying to make these little picots. But I pushed on and I pushed on and I pushed on. I know each row was pretty much sometimes the same and different, but I definitely put a stitch marker at the beginning so that I knew where I was beginning and ending, because some of these loopy ones got me mixed up. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting another one on my hook. And you can't really tell unless you're up close that that's pink. And then this kind of has a bit of pink and white into it. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. I look at this and I still cannot believe Cindy did this. Yeah, Cindy, it covers like my whole like top of me. But yeah, go check out this lady, Nauticaland Crochet and Knitting, if you ever want to do any of this type of work. Like, she has a ton of videos, and like I said, she makes like these tiny little ones, and then I haven't really watched the videos, so maybe she shows you how to sew in to make this beautiful poncho, or she does like, it looked like this type of size, and you make a whole bunch for a longer tablecloth with the same thing. Yeah, anyways, this is a long video, but it's, yeah, I'm gonna put it on at the end. After this, I'm gonna clip on them in picture forms on my floor, especially this one. So if you want to take a longer look, you can check. Oh, and I use the same hook size, 2.75, and it was a handled one. I could have used a smaller one, but I think it turned out okay. And so definitely you'll be seeing more of these on my hook. Other than that, I'm just going to stick to my Best Buddy blanket. And yeah, I really don't know when I'll be able to show you some finished objects unless I find smaller ones or do a challenge. And do I do another one? I don't know. I kind of just like making one and then discovering what each row looks like, and can Cindy do it? And yes, Cindy can do it. So that means, yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. But I understand. Sometimes, you know, the thread is tiny and you can't sometimes work with that kind. And I don't even know if this is thread or if this is even yarn. Do you even consider it yarn? But yeah, that's what I've been working with. And yeah, who knows, but yeah, I'm gonna let you all go. Hope you have a good weekend. I should be posting this hopefully Saturday. So we're getting gorgeous, nice, hot weather. Well, not hot, but it feels hot compared to the bundling up weather. And unfortunately, the snow, we're supposed to get some more. Yay! Anyways, take care. I don't know if this will get out before I answer. I haven't looked at my video comments from my Cindy edition, so I'm not ignoring any of you. I just am been busy doing this. Not that I don't care about your comments, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna link these channels down. The only problem with my Octopus is I struggle getting the pattern downloaded, but eventually I did, and I went off the pattern because when I first did one of these, her video was nice and slow, but I think I've upgraded to, I've done a lot of these. It's basic, you know, you increase for a little bit and then you continue down and then you start decreasing. So in her video, it was too slow for me, and so I opted to try and get into her pattern, but finding the pattern it kept on getting me to I don't know, it's sometimes the pattern was hard to find and get to, even when I was on the site and I'm pressing to download the pattern, but it went to the same thing that told me to download. So, and then when you scroll down, it didn't get, I don't know. I don't know how I even got to the pattern, but I did. So, yeah, I keep trying and figuring it out. If I knew how I did it, I would try and explain it, but yeah. But otherwise, this is all that I've done. Thank you. And I will get to the comments in my other video. And stay tuned because I'm going to attach a picture of this. All right, bye.